I'm Jane Chaco. Today marks 80 years since a fire at a circus in Hartford took the lives of nearly 170 people and injured hundreds more. A ceremony remembering their lives took place this afternoon. One woman who was there brings us back to that tragic day.
I noticed a flicker of light, and I looked to see what it was. And it was a fire on the side of the tent. I remember thinking, how can a fire start in the middle of a wall?
Barbara Wallace Feldgate was just 5 years old when she says her parents took her to the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus on July 6, 1944. She says another act was just starting when she saw flames.
And it got really quiet. 3 sailors came running down through the tent. They were in sailor uniforms, yelling, "Fire, fire, fire." But nobody moved, it seemed.
She says pandemonium broke out, people rushing to find an exit. Feldgate says her dad held up a flap of the tent, making a narrow escape.
I remember looking back for one moment over his shoulder and seeing the fire right there. It was so hot.
The Hartford Fire Department held an 80th remembrance ceremony where the tent stood, now a memorial for the 168 people killed. Most of them were women and children. A white rose was laid for each victim.
We need to remember this. We need to always put safety as a priority.
The flames quickly spread partly because the circus tent was covered in paraffin wax thinned with gasoline, a popular waterproofing method of the time. A fire captain says the fire code has changed a lot since then.
In the materials that are being used for tents, egress issues, making sure that we have adequate amount of exits, not just for circuses, but for any assembly where a lot of people are going to congregate, so that way everyone's able to get out safely.
The city marked this somber anniversary, leaving flowers on the center plaque, listing the names of those Hartford lost 80 years ago.